Hey there, Clint Baker from Hillbilly Hippie Honeybees. Just gonna get in the hives today and inspect them. Haven't been in these in a little while, so my brother, he's down and sick right now, so there's times when one of us has to pick up the slack and the other one has to get better. So it's my turn to pick up the slack. There's been times whenever I've been down and he's had to pick up the slack. So anyway, just be praying for him. And hey, I just want to break in here for a minute and thank you all for subscribing to our channel. David, Jason, and myself, it's a blessing that we've hit the 500 mark, and now we want to push for the 1,000 mark. So if you don't mind, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we can bring you more content. God bless you. We're just going, like I said, we're just going to get into these hives today. Just get into them, inspect them, make sure they've got enough food, make sure they've got no swarm cells, make sure, just overall inspections. We'll let them know we're coming in though, because this time of the season, it's hot, it's humid, and they don't like us in here anyway. So let them know we're coming in. See what's going on in here now. We did put some supers on here to clean it up a little bit, or to allow them to clean it up a little bit, but we didn't pull them off because, as you can tell, they are full. So just gonna let them continue to do their work. I'm gonna just see how heavy these are. I'm not gonna pull them off. We got queen excluders in there, I think. Not on this one though, of course. So let's just see what all they've been doing in here. Oh, they're filling these up. We may have an extra honey pool, which is good because we were kind of worried that we may not because of the way the weather's been. But it looks to me like these girls are really working it. We've had I guess, more going on than what we thought we did. So more of a flow, that is. So anyway, I'm gonna put this all back together here, and I'm just gonna get down into the next one. I want to make sure before I do much. Holy cow, these are gonna need, I might have to get another super on them. Let's just check here. I just want to make sure that queen didn't get up in here and start laying. And it does not look like she has. Matter of fact, they're just filling it up. So we have, oh, those are pretty daggum full. So if they can clean all this up, I am just going to lay the bird comb over here beside them. I give them a little bit of encouragement to come and clean that up. I don't want to throw all that good honey away that they've worked so hard on getting. And definitely don't want to cause any robbing going on here either. So I want to get in and out of these as quick as I possibly can. I like to clean all this off here because it can kill a lot of bees, and you got a possibility of even killing the queen if you don't do that. But again, I'm just wanting to get in here and see, and this one is good and healthy. I can already tell that she's doing her thing, they're doing their thing, and really I just want to make sure that they have enough room and that they aren't going to be swarming on us anytime soon. So we want to keep them in the box. Keep that in the box. They keep making honey. And right now, they seem to be doing a good job at that. So I just want to get in here and look real quickly again. There's lots of brood. This next frame here. So here we get into the brood frames. And they're back filling the brood with nectar, so that tells me they're running out of room. So we will put another super on this one when we get done today. Give them plenty of room to do their thing. Again, there's a couple queen cells starting. Let's make sure there's nothing in them. Nope, nothing in. Right now they sound pretty good, but as time goes on, see, they're backfilling all this. So I may go grab a box now. Then, because they're running out of room. To keep them from swarming. I don't see anything out yet. I do see that they are backfilling their brood chamber. So that's a pretty decent sign that it may not be long. So I want to pop this off real quick. Get them down in there. I do want to clean this all off. Got me. They're a little cranky. I just want to get in here and check a few more things. Now I'm going to get out of this one. Basically, I want to check and see, do they have any swarm cells whatsoever? So I'm going to crack this open on the back right here and look from this side. I'm just going to tilt it up. See some practice cells, but I do not see any swarm cells. As you can tell, this is a good healthy hive right here. Oh, Ellie. smokes. They're not happy, as you can tell. This is why it's always good to always wear your gear, because you just never know. You know, today it's partly overcast. It's been hot and muggy. We're kind of in right here in my area, in the valley, there's not a lot blooming right now except for wildflower. I have seen a little bit of one of the sumacs blooming and some mimosa, but honestly, that's all I've been seeing. And I'm gonna tell you, these girls are feisty today. So I may not get in too many of them for too long. I'm gonna bounce backwards and forwards, I think, side to side. Because the pitch of this has went from, oh, okay, you can come in now, to get the heck out of my box. So we'll go from side to side, from this side to back behind me. That way it'll give them a little time to calm down from side to side. For whatever reason, they're wanting to come up out of here like boiling water. That looks good. We might have to put a super on that one. As you can tell by the front of the box, there's a lot of bees in that one. So, that one looks good. It needs a super. So, here's what I found out. I wasn't able to record much because it's so hot out here that my equipment was starting to overheat. But what I have found is we don't have any swarm cells. Everything still looks good. But praise God, we are producing more honey. We didn't really think we would because of the way the weather's been around here. But the supers that we spun out and then put back on to let them clean out, thankfully the weather didn't allow us to take them off. That's just how God works. I mean, he knows this. We spend too much time in these beehives, I think. Anyway, we weren't able to pull those off, and 75% of them are full with nectar. So the only thing we have to start doing is monitoring the rest of this flow and the weather and seeing how it's going to get into the fall. I'm sure we're going to pull maybe, I don't know, 400 or 500 more pound off of at least these back here. But we'll just have to see, because what we would like to do is be able to not feed them as much. So if we have to take some of this and distribute it out throughout our other apiaries, we will. And that way they can have good honey to go into the winter with, and not a bunch of, just sugar water that we fed them. I'm not saying that that's bad, but what I'm saying is if you can get by with allowing them to go through the winter with honey versus you fed a lot of sugar water to them, in my opinion, it's much better to let them do that. So yeah, matter of fact, they're even pulling wax. So those that say that they don't pull wax, the end of June, July. Well, ours are. So what I did was I just tried to put the somewhat empty supers where they needed to be for now, and then next week me and my brother will both get into them, and we'll see if we need to go ahead and make another pull, and then get those back on them and let them fill those up for their winter. So we'll just see. We'll keep monitoring the weather, keep monitoring the flow. We're seeing mimosa right now. We're seeing some different sumacs out there that are blooming. There is a lot of wildflowers blooming along the interstates and along the roadways. That's something that West Virginia, I'm very proud that they've started doing. They've started planting a lot of wildflower along the interstates and not mowing as much. So that's something that's really awesome. Me and my wife and my daughter were out today after church and noticed that there was just a lot of wildflowers along the interstate after we come back from church and eating. So again, it's too freaking hot to be out here. I feel like I am overheated. I was planning on going to one of the other apiaries, but guess what? I'm not going to. It's just too warm. I'll get into them tomorrow after work and then see what they're like. I would say they're not too far from here, so I would say that they look a lot like these. It's just weird though. It's weird that you think one thing, you think that you're not going to have a very good second pull or third pull, but God just shows up, man. He shows up in more than ways than what we know. And so just we give all the praise to God that He is blessing us with a lot of healthy bees this year. Again, He blessed us being able to get through the winter with only about 23-24% loss. Compared to a lot of other people, that was great. He has blessed us with looks like another honey flow that we didn't think we were going to get this year. So, we just give all the praise to God, and all the glory to Him. But anyway, I hope this encourages you to go get out in your bees and see what's going on. Even though it's hot, you need to check and make sure there isn't any swarm cells so you can keep them in the box. You need to check and make sure that your mite counts are right. And you also just need to check and see what stores look like, see all that and make sure that they are looking good in that area too. We've got to be good stewards to these bees. They need us more than ever. So, God bless you and stay hydrated. And just give God all the praise when you get into them and you see things that you didn't think would be there. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you will give us subscribe to our channel and that you'll like us, and that way we can bring you more content. And we'll just see you on the next round.